Bless you.
I was muted on my stream for that reason. Also, I was going to start... I wanted to start inside, not outside. Oh, no. I'm not even in the right area. Oh no. Forgot that I was down here leveling rogue.
I haven't played this week, aside from like last Sunday trying to catch up on class quests.
Yeah. Snow Fear rendered me pretty much unable to do anything, so I sat around a lot in the evenings and grinded out stuff. So let's see. I have Warrior at level 39. Conjurer at level 1, so I can't even wear a shirt. Gladiator, also Gladiator at level 13. Scholar, almost level 50. I got really lucky on leveling Scholar. Pugilist at level 1. So, for some reason I can wear a shirt here, but I can't wear it for the Conjurer. Black Mage is going to be a surprise. Got Archer at level 11. I unlocked Samurai during the class quest stream, and I've leveled it none. Same situation with Red Mage. I got Rogue up to level 10. And Summoner also nearly at level 50. But let's get to Black Mage, because that's our official class. With the lovely vest I won at the Golden Saucer. Hey, Primo. Hey, Wiz. Owlsmith, you're here. Are you going to show off your shark?
I might. We'll see.
Just show off that shark. Mr. 10,000 points in ocean fishing. Mr. Grandmaster of the Land. What even am I doing? So let's touch base with Sid and Alphino before I go in there. I'm glad we left the Observatorium. The people there are not friendly. Though even here, I can feel eyes upon us. We are not safe. We came to find an airship, yet now we meddle in Ishgardian affairs of state. Gods, if Alisay were here, I would never hear the end of it. The fucking look at that thing. Look at that beast. Look at that
Is this
beast.
canon?
That's
Isn't he cute?
our warrior caught that in the ocean while ocean fishing, apparently.
Huh. I don't know where anyone is.
Corthus.
I am in Corthus. But like, where?
At Horsefont. You know what? I can shortcut things and invite you to the party. Oh, we've got a light party now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agreed to be tank, and yet I still ended up in healing.
Well, if you really want to not be a healer, I have a healer class leveled. So
Don't worry, I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm good with this. What monster?
Okay. Let's get talking to Horshaphant. Find out what we need to do as far as how to get our damned airship. As you've doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortompt included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, this does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Neen of mine own House Fortom, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Crevelin of House Helionart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from that scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the Chief Astrologian of House Durandale yet? Really? Perhaps he'd be more accommodating once I inform him that you're a friend of House Fortom. Do not concern yourself with House Zemail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when it's finished. Let's turn off these quests, so I don't get distracted. But also, it's cold here. So let's put on our heavy robes. And go talk to everyone. Let's see. Oh, Nina's over there, it seems. Oh, Ura's already waiting here.
Oh, that looks a lot warmer.
Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortompt does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of the young Lord Francis. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Helionart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Oh no. Well, we have Krevlin and Forlamont to speak with.
Oh, that is huge.
What's huge?
The
oh yeah,
fish.
the frickin' shark. I hope the shark's okay in the cold.
Oh, he's fine. Look at him go.
Can't escape
Actually,
the
I
snow
think
even
I'm
in the
gonna...
game.
The sooner we get through this quest line, the sooner we can get out of it.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll have this for all of Heaven's Word, so... It's not actually real snow, so it's not that big of a deal. Hello, Kravelin. Halon, give me strength! There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Hoshafont? I want to help you, I truly do. These accusations of heresy have thrown House Helionart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Well, that's unfortunate. And let's guess. I'm going to guess that Forlamort is not going to be any more helpful than he was the first time. Is anyone expecting Mr. Bitch Boy to be helpful?
Not really.
Come on, birds. Poop on the stairs on the way up. No. Maybe he'll slip on his way down. And his replacement might be more helpful. I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Haurchefant's missive was positively glowing. If you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillerme arrived in Corthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Haurchefant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. We are at war, madam. As if your war is gonna mean jack or shit if the Garleans get up here, huh? I think it's worth 100 gold to not have to ride in the snow.
Whee!
By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use? Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Corthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper prove more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravinian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. They probably do. Oh, have you turned back on Chocobo music?
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I don't know how you can turn it off.
System configuration, sound settings, play music when mounted. I'm going to keep it off because it doesn't fit the vibe here, I don't think.
System configuration. There we go.
Where
Thank you.
is Lord Francel? Please, you must find him. It's not safe here. We must flee. Oh no. So fast, so strong. We're no match.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Hey guys, I found Francel.
You found Francel?
Yep.
Let's aid these knights. Confound it all, how are we to redeem House Helionart if we can't even slay a single Avis? We're fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Helionart will remember your kindness. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. And Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, miss, bless you. Curse those fiends. It's as if they knew we were coming. Drunzel. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helianart that yielded steel vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say it's our defeat here which heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have even brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. And despite my best efforts, I've done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Imagine being like a dragon fucker. That's basically what the heretics are, dragon fuckers.
Oh dear.
Like, could you imagine thinking dragons are cool?
Yeah.
What sort of person would do that? We shocked Primo right out of his considerations there. Let's remember to get this XP somewhere where it's useful. Still Vigila? I have news for you as well. A witness to the final fight of the Emprise has been found. Alas, there's a complication. It's become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman, who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillarm has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours. Yay, we found a weapon! A firebrand. How useless. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the Draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, and someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Drickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Quarthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Okay. To Rickman we go. Investigations. Excuse me as I mute myself and blow my nose. There we go. Oh, you're not Rickman. I went right into the wrong place. There we go. Rickman. Someone tampering with shipments? Fury struck me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted? Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm House Helianart through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I'm saying the porters what bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I never caused fake question their faith. But if it weren't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Eh. Could it have been the fellows who were responsible for the inspections? Ha! Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. I reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Room Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. Well, porters? Back we go! Back and forth and back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth. I hear wolves in the distance.
Yeah, they're barky. The dreaded barks of Corthus. Corthian puppers. Hello, porter. I beg your pardon? You suspect there was we porters that implanted draconian rosaries in House Alienator shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Alright.
Found a rosary.
Found a rosary in that one. A rosary in that one. And House Zemel. No rosary.
You got...
Are we finished? If so, I would like an apology. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whiteburn Front concluded inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Forchefort, I will not be held accountable for this.
Okay.
Well, if it's not you, and not House Alienarte, are we meant to believe it's the Inquisitor? Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Alienarte's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we're to clear his name. I forgot to change. Oh well. From the very first I knew it could not be so many members of House Alienarte were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I'll need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words from Inquisitor Brigg. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. To Brigg! Brigg! What is it, my child? Lord Forchefort would have the Inquisitors do what? Well, that's not possible. Inquisitor Guillerme presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop, even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. I'm sorry. I beggeth thy pardon. What? Forchefort. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Gobo, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillerme in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. to Witch Drop. I have a feeling that this is not the sort of trial you want to take part in.
It's a trial by combat, right?
I think it's a trial by leaping off of a cliff. That's what Witch Drop sounds like to me.
Even better.
Oh dear, this is duty. Farewell, everyone. Hail, Gobbo, as you can see, Lord Franzel yet lives. You must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Let's go, I guess. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Joaquin Charlemont Francel de Helionat, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravinians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eye of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, where the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Hortamp, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Horchefont. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests the charges against Lord Franzel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Horchefont has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Must hold them till Lord Horchefont arrives, Gobbo, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Can we come back here, please? Where's Flare? I can't even cast Flare. Never mind. Oh, you're a healer. Let's kill you first. Horchefont is here.
Sorry about that, something came up. Hello?
Hello. Hi. Okay. Now we're not dying. That's good.
Sorry, it'll take me a bit to catch up.
Oh god, there's a dragon. I got caught in there. This is not a good fight to be a black mage in. Oh, the dragon's invulnerable. That's fun. Yield, Adrenite. Don't be unyielding. Oh. Pick up Aldrinique's rosary. Oh no. Aldrinique was the heretic. One of the knights. Oh, that was a stressful fight. It's not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helionart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, and to set our brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? Bump. By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic? In the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims, it would appear, have merit, Lord Horchefant. I shall withdraw any charges against Lord Francil, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Quarthus, Gobo. Pray, locate your errant airship and use it. I wish I could. Lord Horchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I'm adjusting my self on this uncomfortable chair. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helionart. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Gobo. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you've recuperated. I think I'm the warmest and toastiest in this little outfit. Everyone else has already fucked off. Oh no, there you are. Let's not fall down. I have a nagging feeling that would not be pleasant.
I can attest to that.
Did you fall down?
Oh, yes. And mind you, I was not alone down there. So it was a very quick and cheap way to get back to Limsa. And let's just leave it at that. I was quite surprised.
That seems like a very good reason to come up here and set my home point. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Hooray. You look well, Gobbo. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Helionart shall never forget your services. Now, let's return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with the knowledge of enterprise waits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you.
Oh, what?
How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francis is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring about the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Quarthus several days before the calamity. Yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. The Lord Horchefant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few? In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. That's not good. Horchefant. Ah, so you at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Duinder. I shall write a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Font and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice. I suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Gobbo. May Halone guide you. Oh, don't run away, miss. I wanted to see what your skirt is. No, what's your skirt? Alexstria. There we go. Coral Beach Pareo. Thank you. Coral Beach Pareo. I want it. Not here. I don't know why she's wearing that here. She must be freezing her ass off. But I still want it. It'll be a fun thing to wear around Limsa. So. All's well that ends well. Certainly everything is done, and we have no more things we need to worry about as far as the Inquisitor is concerned, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. It's all that one night when we killed him and everything is fine forever. Francel! Wonderful to see you again, Gobbo. If anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside Stone Vigil? Chase me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Hellianert. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since, and we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil. House Duendare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Hellianert have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Well, let's go to Brunadier. Over at White Britain.
Bird, 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 bird. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I forgot to get the Chocobo key. Which means I'm covering the rear again.
Oh, that looks imposing.
That is the bridge to Ishgard. On the other side of that bridge is the Holy See of Ishgard.
Huh.
And the Pope of Halone. Or is it Archbishop? I forget. I think it's Archbishop. In any case, what I mean is, beyond that bridge lies Heavensward. We have a long ways to go till we get to cross that bridge.
I'm guessing if we wanted to try crossing right now, they won't let us.
Nope. It's an isolationist nation with strictly closed borders. Grimdir. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do you have here? Letters from Lord Harshafont and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. But timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, that's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom opposite side the yard. I need to remember to change to one of my other classes before completing quests. I'm already almost level 52 here. Oh, you're down. I swear, every time I do this quest, I do this wrong.
Oh, he was downstairs?
Yep.
Where?
Albois. Sir Bernadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you he's mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking to low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for the head Cherugan Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him?
Oh, that's right. There was another bottom floor.
Ishgard is such a jerk around. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction. From House Fortemps and Helenette? With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks to speak with Sir Gordon Should know Lord Leomont's current whereabouts. We are getting yanked around, and I don't like it.
Sounds like artificial time spend.
I mean, it makes sense, like, from a world-building perspective. This is very Ishgard. You want to know? What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont's just upstairs. Let her know, though, I would not expect much. House Duendare, as a whole, does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind.
Ah, okay. I was gonna see if I can turn in this Quessa's Dragoon, but nope.
Sir Gordmon permitted your passage. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Oh, it's you two. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Quarthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nungorland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Gruyere.
This guy again.
Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgard history, as House Duendare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in right room font but three mysterious strangers. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Duendare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we've reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Duendare purges the dragons from the Vigil. We can't afford to wait that long. Sid, Gobbo, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? We say right in front of the Inquisitor. Primo says that he remembers being angry almost all the time in Quarthus.
And this is the part that I don't like.
I like it a little bit more because of Heaven's
Like,
Word.
story-wise, I like it, but I don't like all running around.
Well, this guy seems to want to talk to us. You, the last responsible for the commotion upstairs? Shush. Word travels fast in White Grim font. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind? If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve these poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. wouldn't be a quality meal, it's true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you have a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Dantham Pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Well then. Time to go slay a spotted mud puppy. After unlocking a chocobo key. Because there may be a time when I just want to come here and not have to run. I take it that the Grand Master of the land knows something about mud puppies?
No, actually I don't.
Oh. We have something here that you don't know about. Intriguing.
Oh.
Well, we didn't even need... Oh dear, I have... That unlocked. We didn't even probably need that vinegar. Ah. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Ooh, you're pretty. Aw, that's sad to hear you died against the mud puppy. I mean, we are 20 levels over level with a party of 4, so we definitely should not be having trouble with the mud puppy. Mustafort. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Nope, we've got the meat. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila! Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here, and up above. You there, lass? Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together? Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men, and the wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from my sentry duty.
Finally an honest soul.
We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this god-forsaken waste. Is that a fresh-cooked steak? Alone's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Yum, yum, yum. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Oh, you're a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Dwindare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. No. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working Chirugans of the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sonoda? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. To the infirmary! Ladies, gentlemen, and others. Lady Sonota! Beg your pardon, madam, but I am busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Dinner. Is that? Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. I'll take some bread. Hi, Sid. Might I have a word with you, Gobbo? It concerns the Chirugans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient album mix for their needs, you see. So I used some of the broken equipment to craft a more advanced album, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperature of alchemical mixtures, there's a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within, rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even. Somehow I know it'll work. Okay, time to get ice sprite cores.
I'll be with you in a minute. No!
What happened this time?
I did not even see that move.
Ooh. Someone's got a motorcycle. I wish I was rich enough to have a motorcycle.
I'll be back for you. This is the wrong way.
There's a nice sprite. There we go. Let's not forget. Ice mode. Need help?
Yep, it didn't count when I was too far away. I saw a few more around the other way, so I'll go check there.
I see it.
Oh, why?
Do we have as many as we need?
This should be the last one. Alright. Thank you.
No problem. It's good to have a reserve. I should probably make sure to... Oh, I didn't change the ice fast enough. I forgot to do it before I hopped on. Sid, you know? Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Oh, what an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I, too, am uncertain what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it'll be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Ware thee the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Oh, bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Glad to assist. I hate that man so much. Oh, what does this man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francis' trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Hate that man so much. If the Enterprise is indeed inside Stone Vigil, we must convince the Lord Dromont to cooperate. Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we're not his enemy. Just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the Good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Warm clothes on. Oh, there's people to talk to here. Downstairs, it seems. Jolier. Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I've not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but he slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I've lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, madam. I hope one day to repay his kindness. Could the Inquisitor be a good person and just overzealous?
I don't know. I don't like the way he looks at me.
I mean, just because he's a pervert doesn't mean that he's evil.
I wouldn't say that.
Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak. Unbeliever. Aye, we've learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I'll not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Oh no.
I say we
Patrick?
gang up on him and kill him.
Well, if that might be counterproductive. Under Inquisitor Guillermo's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. The Holy Sees decreed the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Colonus Weil. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Well, Alfino, what have you to say? In case you haven't noticed, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he's held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you have obtained, Gobbo. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillermo's motivations. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived in Whiteroom Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jolaire is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light onto the mystery. Then let's go to the Eastern Gate.
Ah.
And then turn north. I think that might have been the southwestern gate we just went to. That, I think, was the southwestern gate. No, that was the eastern gate.
Oh!
Yeah,
dear.
this part.
I took a shortcut.
Yeah,
looks like it was not a wise shortcut.
Don't take the shortcut. Up.
Let's see, what's going on here? There's a dragon here. And a corpse. That seems to be the Inquisitor. By a corpse of a dragon at the bottom of a chasm. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means?
The guy slipped?
Albrecht, do you know what this means?
Axe time. Finally.
It means the Inquisitor's a fraud.
Ah.
Found something, yes? Show it to me. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume, newly come to Porthos and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume the identity, or even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this uncontrovertible proof the Inquisitor is an impostor, we've yet to discern his true identity, or why he's decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Gobbo, before he learns that his deception's been discovered. What do we get here? What axe do we get? Ooh, a nice axe that I can't equip yet. Since Lord Drillmont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. Of a certain knight which provide testimony that supports our claim. Yes, mayhap that's the only way left to us. Confront Sir Joliot with this evidence you have discovered, and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. We have to explore a galaxy, after all. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you want to ask? The Inquisitor is an impostor? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly even be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have to me believe it's all a lie? If you were so certain your ludicrous story's true, then go speak with Sir Purnilla. She was at the gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Well. Sir Prunilla? You? I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. I beg your pardon? You know, don't you? Oh, Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Joliet gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravonian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. What came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I've never told another. He said if I keep his confidence, Sir Joliet and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Joliet to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing, seized while in possession of draconian rosaries. I feared he was condemning the innocent to death. As I feared, I wanted to confess to Lord Drillmont, wanted to put an end to the madness. But then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, so I did nothing until Lord Farso was accused. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments headed for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Herlianart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that's the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. She's the one who planted the rosaries that we found. Well.
Oh dear.
We have to check something out southeast of the front. Let's see if we can find those things. You're already here, Ura. Indeed,
Oh.
you're hiding under the snow. To Dromont we go. Brrr. Why am I still wearing my Marauder outfit?
Looks comfy. In the
Not
cold, I
in
mean.
this weather.
You sure? Looks like it has spurs on it.
When we get up here, I'm going to turn around. You can see that it's entirely front open. See? Titty out.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Not warm at all. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant thee access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. The Inquisitors are fake. There had better be a very good explanation for why you're carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor's a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I've misjudged you and your friends, Gobbo, and for that I deeply apologize. I'll permit you to enter the outpost. First, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Do I have... No, I can't put my glamour plates here. That thrice damned heretic was murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. I'll take him and his Dravinian allies. I'm told he makes for the Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment on yet another poor soul and be branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Gobbo. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Off we go to the Snowcloak. Snowcloak's kind of cool. I like the Snowcloak. We left out of the wrong exit. Oh god, we left out of the wrong exit. We should pay attention to which way we leave Whitebrim Front. It really does matter what we leave, if we leave out of the southwest, northwest, or east exit. There we go. Now we're en route to Snowcloak. And Ura's already there waiting for us because Ura left the right direction. Making us look like a damned fool. Like a damned fool. Oh, it's another one of these. Let us intervene. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Dromont arrives, we're to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Indeed, I am. I think we relish it, in fact. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Alone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Alone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Dromont, what's the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillarm and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. A grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dromont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dromont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Show this heretic no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood he spilled. Ignorant swine, soon you'll know the futility of your faith. Wormhounds, oh no. Do you see, heretic? You and your allies are no match. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I've been blessed. Come, my brothers, grant me the strength to smite our enemies. I am born. Stand your ground. 'Tis but an illusion. A dragon stands before you, yet you still do not flee? Your magics have no power over me, heretic. For Ishgard! Oh, Drummond, no! Oh, Drummond, look out! Oh my god, Drummond, you're on your last legs there. Oh my god. Oh, you had like 1 hit point left.
Oh wow.
My glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgahadians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brimfront shall fall. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves naught better. Gabo, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's past time that you were reunited with your heirship. This is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebroom Front, and bring your associates. Well, my associates, meet us at Whitebroom Front.
I will be a bit. I've failed again.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
I barely beat it.
Yeah.
Like healed him when he was like on his last legs.
You have healing, so you were able to do that.
Yeah, I don't have to do it again.
Did you have to do it twice, Albrecht?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! We made it through our first time. Barely. Oh my god. Like, I swear, he had 1 hit point left when we killed that crap. Off a no. Where have you been, Gabo? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like the end in bloodshed. Though you've overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we've secured the Enterprise. Running away from me. Rah. As I'm sure you'll agree, it's past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Dilmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Okay. Be careful around Anon. Anon has fascistic tendencies. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope for that the science of the Seventh Dawn still lived. To say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we'd appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all that you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed in the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravinian foothold in Puerthus, from which they have struck at us with a depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any case, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I'll inform Sir Nathlin of your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Scions. I need to take a drink. Well, I guess we shall wait for our archer at the gates of the Stone Vigil.
Yep.
When my ex and I played, we would take turns as Lalafell hiding inside the turkey. Because if you're a Lalafell, you can sit on the table. If you sit in the turkey in the right spot, you look like your head is coming out of the turkey's butt and you've been shoved up the turkey. It's one of the many advantages Lalafell have in this game. There's the Stone Vigil, looking quite vigilant. Hell, Gobbo, Lord Drillmont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Want to cast fire to warm you up. Wait. I have this now. I have this now. Oh my gosh.
What do you have?
I'm gonna show you. Are you ready?
Kinda. Whoa!
Ooh.
10
What
seconds.
is that?
10-second cooldown. Let's go to Ura. That's my I don't have to move, bitch. That's why I get to stand. That's my once I'm level 50. Once we're in level 50 dungeons, I can fucking stand there until the last moment. As long as I can target an ally who's safe and go use my zoomies. I can't zoomies between the two of you though, because you're too close together. There we go. I have to wait for it to recharge. Okay, it'd be cooler. It'd be cooler if you were like here for the zoomies. See?
I can only make one of these.
So let's. Yeah, this is the distance I can do. Okay.
Can't
Boom.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The power of black magic. There you are.
Oh. Oh.
Yep, I suppose it's time to set our classes. Who's taking what classes we go in? I assume we're doing our standard.
I guess.
Okay. To the Stone Vigil. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my.
Yeah. Don't pull too much.
Now. You taught me well. Right. Are we ready?
Mhm.
Defiance on. Come on. Right. No.
I just remember that this is a place where if you start pulling too much, it's very easy for the healer to get overwhelmed. I say as someone who heals.
Whoa. Meanie. Damn. Anything fun in here?
Doesn't look like it. Anything in here? Knit.
Nothing there.
Ravanians.
Let's do this.
More of them.
Just briefly, I'm on my way. Oh, right. Oh, not you again. Ah! Nothing there. Right.
I see Chudo Yuda. That's one dragon down.
I don't need that.
What was it? Oh, Shadow Bow. No. I'm good, thank you.
I see Dravanians. We want to explore the other way first?
Yeah, we might as well. Oh, you again.
There's Dravanians here too.
Carrier assist.
Hey.
Dead dragon? Oh gosh. Ah, I didn't get out of the way.
Nope.
Ice sprites. May they be weak to fire, I hope. Treasure, I see.
Hmm.
A vigil hat.
Oh.
No. That's...
Not for this weather. Oh, there's more.
much more.
Did anything about the Thaumaturge Bible say anything about big burly monsters?
Well, you see, we've learned through communion with the darkness that we are not bound by such petty theological laws as the Thaumaturge. All that matters is destruction. Well, I suppose we'll have to take care of whatever's over here.
Can't you just destroy the fires?
Beware of tornadoes.
Tornadoes? Ooh.
Nope.
Ouch.
Oh.
Damn it.
That's what I mean by beware of tornadoes.
No.
Nope, I did see that.
two are catching every tornado. Wow.
Ride the wind, you know.
Oh.
Oh. Good riddance.
Well, it's always nice when we kill a dragon and treasure falls out.
Hmm.
And the good news, fire's gone. Bad news, dragons!
Oi, why are you not fighting me?
Because they saw me.
Don't worry, I got you.
It's okay, I can tank them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you could. See?
Yeah. See, I was able to tank them until you got here. It's fine.
Oh! No, treasure.
Treasure. We do love treasure in this party. A Vigil shirt.
Hmm. Not my style.
Whoops. You again.
Uh-oh. That one just didn't like me much. Oh dear.
This is gonna be
all
fun.
the dragons.
Why am I not fighting? Strong room gate. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Look, it's the Enterprise! Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon's not our concern. We've come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Grubbo, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Are we ready to kill a dragon? That settles it, shall we, Sid? As you command.
Hmm?
They're gonna go putz around on the airship, and we're gonna go
Oh
kill the
no.
dragon.
Oh, not you again.
Oh, Ascian. So you mean the Slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests. A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers, the Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it's you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Alpha, no, the dragon. Confound it all! Let us see how well your blasphemous gift serves you this time, Crystal Bearer. Well,
Are we ready?
I suppose there's no time like the present.
Charge!
Ow.
Oh yeah, time to learn how to do AoE heals.
Don't worry, I know how. Nope, get out of there!
Oh! Where is he? There you are, you bastard.
Oh.
Ooh. Need to be careful, those are gonna leave auras. Oh shit.
No.
Oh, they don't leave auras anymore. Oh, thank goodness.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. She's doing it again.
Rude chat.
No, 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 no.
Oh. We barely didn't get her. Shit.
Come on, you bastard. There you go.
Yeah!
Ah,
There we go. 3 cheers.
Woo!
3 cheers for dead dragons. Yay.
no. There we go. Leave the duty. Well done.
Yay, team.
Woo!
If I was a little faster on casting, we wouldn't have had that last little cycle.
I was thinking about that too.
I was
Like,
like,
if I was,
oh
if
crap,
I
I'm
was
out of MP.
faster,
I didn't notice I was out of MP and I wasted 2 casts of fire. I'm so sorry.
A crystal?
A crystal? I suppose you need to give it to me then. This one's blue. For ice. I'm not dumb, I know how this works. Oh, we only have 1 more crystal to go. Gobbo, Gobbo, are you alright? Speak to me. Twelve be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it would not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it'll be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in better state, but if she'll allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Get us out of this snowy hellscape. Maybe we should sit down before we take off in the airship that's got no railings and is covered in ice.
Ah!
This is so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. Oh, good, we did sit down. We did sit down. We're not stupid. We should probably be sitting near the bow and holding on for dear life, but, sure. This will work. Let's get the hell out of here. And also... Ah, how I've longed for this, for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See has its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Well, Sid. I should have changed into my other outfit for the cutscene.
I feel kind of warm now. Like, too warm.
It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert in the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it! There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Gobbo. No, I'm a black mage. I gather what we're doing. You speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Which has been the cause of great woe, as they're known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether surrounding Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests on our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Labertient resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Mark met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or a want of more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Mark was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Gobbo, I need you to return to Thandlin and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okay.
Much better, huh?
Oh, so much better. So much better. To Thandlin. Camp Drybone is north enough that I probably don't need to wear anything warmer than this. It's over here, huh? There we see you, Libertient. Have a great night, Primo. Why yes, I'm Professor Libertient. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. I should have class. Oh well.
I should have walked to... In fact, I should do
So
that
rare
right
it
now.
is to find fellow intellectuals in the region. It is rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of amazing affinity towards scientific pursuits. But the matter at hand. Did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, woman! At least take the necessary precautions so you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot, to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it should motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hashakako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest. He shall instruct you on the finer points of crystal harvesting. Right. Highbridge! I know Highbridge. I know Highbridge so well. My teacher camps near Highbridge.
Huh.
My teacher in the black. For I mentioned I have transcended the churchhood of Fall into true communion with the darkness, right?
Recently I've been trained under Padgels, I think, if you recall. And the arts of white magic.
I suppose I should keep my teacher a secret. Hello? How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile! I've chosen the precise position to perform scientific measurements. Oh, what have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving knave! I shall call for the... Oh, the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out for his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. I forgot to change my... It's fine. Oh, frabjous day! Kalukale! Oh, that I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Asahako, greatest of Professor Lambert's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wells is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Well, shit. We're gonna have to go past my teacher. who's at camp
Mirror
at
Knights.
Burgundy
Blah.
Falls. Please do not act poorly to him. Please, alright? I will appreciate it if you do not act poorly to my teacher. Okay, he's not that bad. Alright? Alright?
I'll trust you.
Okay.
I am missing context.
Hi, Kazakh-chan.
Oh, whoa.
See? Don't mind. Don't mind. Don't
Okay,
mind him.
I'll give you a wide berth.
Oh, he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He seems nice.
He's a master of the dark arts.
I'm
And
sure
exiled
need him
from
again.
the Amalja.
I see him
Oh, okay.
sometimes when I'm mining for gold.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Ah, well, then you can vouch. He's lovely. Ah. See, I'm glad that someone else understands that not all Amalja are evil.
Where are we supposed
Although I have to
to
admit,
go?
it was a tough lesson for me to learn.
Oh, you're down there.
Mirror Knights.
These guys.
Oh, this area is pretty, isn't it?
Yes. Be careful, these crystals are basically radioactive.
Okay.
That's why we have all these tools. To protect us from the corruption of the Aether. Of course, I'm aware of this because I am a student of the Black. So I am deeply familiar and intimate with etheric manipulation.
Was it this way? Oh, no. It wasn't.
I welcome you, Gobbo of the Black.
See ya.
Of course, I would be very grateful if you did not blab to the Ul'dah authorities about an Amalja camping this close to Highbridge. They wouldn't understand.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
He's harmless, though.
Oh, not this way.
Oh,
He's just there to commune with the Aether. I see. You've come galloping back. Have you the crystal, then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambeville will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting.
we will, Sako.
Yeah, I love this guy. I love Thanolin. It's so good to be back in Thanolin. It's such a pity that my redemption for my childhood crimes is to serve Gridania. I'd love to serve Thanolin. But that's just how life goes, I suppose. You gotta pay your dues.
Didn't expect I'd take to white magic so easily.
Well, I have been aware that I would be good at whatever I've done because I'm good at everything. My King's Scholar's sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Yes, we have. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Yes, it is as desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Oh no. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier composed of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would serve only to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I'm at fault for not inquiring as your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Ahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sana, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosia. Well, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosia is where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Well, that made for an amusing antidote. It was Western Lenosia, Pharaoh Sirius on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalmud's talents or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Senna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and don't forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task.
Rude.
I think I'm going to need an even warmer outfit.
Limsa is lovely.
To Aleport. Ah. That's a lovely evening in Aleport.
Yes. Isle of Umbra, I never heard of that.
Corrupted crystals, madam? I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lemmerbeard did send you. I beg your pardon, it seems you got off on the wrong foot. I'm Senna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharaoh Ceros is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have a better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. After all, verily, we can certainly know that furthermore, etc., 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 blah, 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 blah.
My brain.
Yeah, she certainly can't use 5 words when 10 will suffice.
Nope, not here.
Hey there. Hey there, lovely. How are you? Hmm? Ah, you startled me! Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What's with all this fortuitous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Don't you
Oh,
worry. Don't you worry. Kirkman.
Why, oh, you keen on travelling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody yes, last year drunk or just crazy. Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death.
That sounds about par for the course.
Yeah.
Hey there, Gamilza.
The Isles of Umbra? Wouldn't just have you in that god's forsaken place. Ever since we were forced to abandon Finis Cirrus, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for souls dragged down to the depths with them.
Well, I suppose we should volunteer our aid to the guard. We are, after all, the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And more importantly, the great Mew fans.
I'm not a Mew fan.
Why not? What do you have against Mew?
Hmm?
What do
I
you
don't
have
know.
against Mew?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not even high enough level to do that, to complete that quest as a marauder. Ah, Gabo, you've returned. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested with undead, you say? That's a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all the travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, perhaps it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Cirrus. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning the Yellow Jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skiffern, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious to how it was obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Okay. Back to the jail. I know where the jail is. I've been to the jail here many times.
have you now?
Yes. You saw that I picked up Scholar on the side.
Oh, okay. So you need to.
We've had to deal with interrogating pirates in the jail a few times when doing studies.
Ah.
I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimoda I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I'll go and tell her. Let me go to her.
Mm,
I mean, I can appreciate a charming woman as much as any other gal, but maybe more than most gals. But still, a bit much. When did Skyrim have to say? It's not very helpful. I can care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. Was that about a man named Memodia? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him the feather, by my guess, I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Well then, Mimidoa, what are your hands up to? Oh my god, what are your hands up to?
Inspecting goods, no doubt.
I'm not quite sure that those are the right goods to inspect.
No.
Ahem. Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, missy, I can't hear you. Bugger me! No thank you. Is that what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skiffer, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. You supposed to help us patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on our own, see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Memodia. Tell him how the land lies. And nobody that interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about splitting and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Yay, my finger shrimp sold on the market.
Yay.
Well, where's the skipper? Oh, we show it to Canna. Canna first, okay. Mimidoa seems nice enough. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfarin's superior? I find that hard to believe. But this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you make while on the Isle of Umbra. Without me. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I'll go as well. But 12 is my witness if you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination. I shall come back and haunt you. Charming lady. She's so charming. Hey, Skipper.
Yeah, take me to the Isle of Umbra, she bids. As if it's as simple as that. She got her the passage. Right then, climb aboard.
Hello.
Hello, plasmoids. Level 40. Oh, we're back at the... I might be a high enough level now that I won't get attacked, but, speak with Kenna.
Did you speak to Kina?
I didn't see that she was over here.
Is it Kina or Senna?
No, I pass on
Quena!
that.
Let's say Quena. Let's say everything's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home, but what the hell's with this? Take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you please excuse me. What? So-and-so.
Beg pardon, madam, but how'd you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. An old pot? I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Wish to harvest a corrupted crystal? Sorry, friend. We may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When the giant massive crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Ferrosinus were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased due to rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Gobbo. Help me unravel this mystery and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I'll begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. That's where to begin your inquiries to the situation. It so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them.
Thanks, David. Thanks, David. Ura's fighting.
It's all there for the fake and 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice.
God's the voice. That single fleeting verse. I still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling toward the water. Well, what have you to say to us, David?
This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... It's impossible, they're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving at any moment. Apparently, he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return. Which I am assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go explain yourself. Skin as soft as phoenix down? Is my skin that soft?
I don't know.
Or, touch my skin, tell me how soft it is.
No.
Oh. What's been keeping you, Nishit? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wander near the ship graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all? Oh, bloody hells. That takes me back to me days as a cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. They bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones this day would come. And come it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, this shit. I speak o' the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lure sailors to the watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there, no, drowning's just the start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Course we can't send ye marching off to war without these. Siren don't have no power, or a man can't hear her song. It's lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her. The ship graveyard this shit. Halabali, I was not thinking that it might be your song until you said it wasn't. If you say it's your song, if you say it, you protest a lot. Halabali, are you a siren?
Can I be a siren?
Need
I
two of
don't know.
those, I need 3 of these.
Are you a beautiful woman whose song draws men to their watery graves? Your silence tells us everything we need to know. Okay. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. It's just a matter of waiting now. Oh, it's another duty. Well, let's take our positions and kill a siren.
Oh, I make rings, not rivets. Aw.
Oh, I'm beginning to wonder if the sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Whoa! Quiet. You hear that, sir? Look out over the water. She comes, Nishit. She's come. Hi, pretty lady. Quick, lass, shove some plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call in her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. I maybe should have worn a shirt. Hither embrace mine, everything more. True love spurned her cruelty's reward. Come. Cast out callous soul, dead to desire. Fair, mournful mistress, distress. Why? Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not to relent, regret forever alone? My love, a river, one soul, look, soul shiver. No. No more dark eclipse the heart. Yay! God, I am so out of practice singing. That was horrible. Mimidoa. Yay! Ah, am I alright? I'm better than that and shit. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with two whatsits if we'd got it the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come cruising around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. If she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, Buggerbee. I've clean forgot your name. If you want me to bugger you, you better remember my goddamn name, okay? Oh my god. Remind me, Gobbo. Don't recall having known shit by that name. But if you're not me old mate, what's name? Why you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing ya, lassie. Mimidoa's great. Mimidoa is just great. One of the best minor characters. I'd be happy as a sailor with two whatsits. That is certainly a sentence.
Yeah.
One of these sentences uttered.
Oh.
Hi, Dave. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist your song? Oh, I see. I'd heard that Master Momoto was involved in the first purge, but never actually. Oh, having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot. Just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Yay! Kenna! She fucked off back to shore, that worthless such and such. See, Mimidoa may be a lecherous old man, but at least At least he came along and put himself in harm's way, right? At least he was useful. Hey, Canna, what did you do? Ah, it's you. Welcome back, Gobbo. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? No. Give me your soul. Ah, you're the conquering hero who returns bearing a gift. Mind to have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Gobbo. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice aspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. We'll just have to keep looking, I suppose.
She's lucky she's cute.
Cuteness doesn't help her. Don't be so shallow as to forgive someone just because they're cute. Oh, don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear the news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, don't let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Gobbo. Come back and see me sometime, alright? No. I don't think I will.
Bye, see ya.
I don't think I will. I think, in fact, if I ever have to speak to her again, it will be too soon. Let's go speak to this associate. Hello, Hayden. Greetings and salutations, Miss Barr. I presume? Senna informed me of your adventures in Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lubbenhair is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance at standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there's at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found in the Twelves Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is much more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature, with an infamously insatiable appetite, has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they even can be digested, and I'm reasonably confident one still resides in his gut. That's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there's a particularly fine quality to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart, I'll save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I'll leave that to your discretion. gonna be your job, Albrecht.
Hmm.
Just so you know. Okay, I know where we want to go here.
Where? Oh, it's out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know the exit to use and everything. I'm glad I unlocked it. If I actually go the right way, that is. I'm really relying on this shortcut actually being shorter than just teleporting and riding my chocobo. I'm gonna make a fool of myself if it isn't. Well, Franch, let's go through the White Wolf Gate.
Oh, it saw me.
And my guess is it is not actually faster because it looks like everyone's waiting for me already.
To be fair, I had a huge head start. I did take the way you did.
Oh. True heart, do your duty.
Oh, there you are.
There you are, Giggity. There you're dead, Giggity. Bye.
Help! They all aggroed on me.
I remember the lesson of thaumaturgy. Run away! You can do it, I believe in you. You are more than capable of running the fuck away. Pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait. What is that? What's that god's awful smell? Oh my word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I believe my supposition was not mistaken. And I see you weren't averse to digging through spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. The thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal. Just as the wooden pot you once used did. Oh, why so dumb, friend? You've finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected aether. Calm down, I jest. It's comprised of ice-aspected aether, worry not. I suppose the joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Gobbo, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lamembert, something about a man named Mark? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual simulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I've yet to ask you why you needed the crystal. You weren't planning anything nefarious, are you? To reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. To Sid. Yay.
Sid.
Yes, we killed Diggity. How unfortunate. The world shall never know another of Silk. Unless another one of those noms down corrupt crystals.
This quest line used to feel a lot longer for some reason.
Greetings, madam. Do you wish to proceed with your vessel?
How
Yeah.
do we... Oh, we need to speak to... Okay.
Yep. And she'll let us through, and we'll come on down to Sid. All the repairs and modifications have been completed, Gobbo. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks like exactly what we need. Worry not, Gobbo. I'll see your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater. Something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Well, as long as you're having fun, I suppose. And I suppose I should get myself into a good Black Mage outfit. For the Lady of the Vortex. According to my tests, this device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it's better to remain positive. Gobbo, I want to thank you for recruiting me with my ship, for trusting me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. I apologize for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I should have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand, we might explode. Oh, it's voiced. Thank you. I'm not touching your hand like Alpha though, Sid.
目指すはクルザス北方万神ガルーダの祭壇ハウリングアイ赤頭軍だエンタープライズ発進
Yay!
エンタープライズで大空をかけていた。お前たちのよ 勇敢な冒険者を乗せて。この生かしたゴーグルはいつからつけていたんだっけな。そういえばガキの頃はもっと坊ちゃんみてえな格好してたっけ。みんなに褒められるのが嬉しかったな。親父に近づけた気がして。俺は帝国ガレマール帝国で生まれたんだ。そして
Some tall
親父の
books
背中を追
indeed.
うように魔導技術を学び貴公子になった。
It's a very effeminate outfit. I adore it.
いつ頃からだったかな、親父とミドナンガーロンドと話さなくなったのは。そうか、野郎がメテオ計画にのめり込み始めてからだ。
He still wears really tall boots.
そういや、この頃からか、あいつが俺の後見人を買ってくれたのは。しかし結局はあいつもガイウス・バンバイサルも侵略者になり果て、失望した俺は帝国から逃げ出した。そしてエオルゼに渡りガーロンド・アイアンワークスを立ち上げた。そうだったな。この時からだ。このゴーグルをつけるようになったのは。俺はエオルゼアでさまざまな人々、冒険者と出会い、親父を狂わせたメテオ計画と戦った。俺は証明したかった。技術が自由のためにあるってことを。そしてそれを認めさせたかった。このゴーグルはその決意の証だったじゃないか。 忘れていたぜ。この風を、この空を。さっき感じた光、あれはお前なんだろう。ありがとうよ。生粋の帝国人ガレアン族はな、額に第三の目なんてのを持ってんだ。そのためかね、なんとなくわかるんだよ、感覚的にだけどね。このエンタープライズはお前たちのような英雄を戦場に送るための船だ。俺はこの船の主であることを。
シド、まさか記憶が。
アルフィノだったな。面倒をかけちまった。俺の名はシド。
イエーイ。
ガーロンド・アイアンワークスの代表、シド・ガーロンドだ。行くぜ、安心ガルーダをぶっ飛ばしによ。
So, are we ready to end this session with a bang and kill Garuda?
Would be nice.
Yes.
All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Gobbo, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Are we ready?
We are.
Let's go. One of our party members has not talked to Alphino yet.
Whoops.
So one of our party members is not ready. Liar. I do not remember the version of the fight that is not extreme. This is the fight I did on extreme when I was blind with a party of people. So I do not remember the normal version of this fight. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Hi, beautiful. Twelve Preserve, she's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Amalja and kobolds. Amalja and kobold prisoners. Why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low? You, who are bound to crawl upon the earth, should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones! We shall, as an offering to Garuda, they will serve.
Leave the Ixil to us, Gobbo. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her.
Do not fail, Gobbo. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Well, team? The worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I'll grant you that which you seek. Are we ready to fight the wind?
I don't know. I don't want to go flying again. Huh? Where'd you go?
Hide. Hide.
Ow.
Kill the feathers. I remember this fight better. Soon you shall see the depths of your follies, mortals. Hide. Albric's about to die.
Come on. I know that, but he was out of my line of sight when I was trying to do it.
Hide. The reckoning comes. Well, now we have to kill her. There is no escape, no hope, none.
I castrate. Ah.
Is there a shield plume? Okay. So in the extreme fight, one of those is named differently. You need to make sure that one doesn't die, because otherwise she just kills you. But you need to kill all the rest of them. But she's dead now. And she's not.
What? How the hells?
This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? The Ixal pray. My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystals to weaken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. As long as the Ixal keep praying, she'll never fall. Then let us stop them. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone shall not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, Landwalker, you who dared raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. No. No, I claimed you. You should be mine. Wind crystal. That's 6 crystals. What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Well.
ガイウス。久しいなシド。父親から逃げ、国から逃げ、わしからも逃げ。次は何から逃げる気だ。 なんだと。
ウヌはなぜここにいる？我は大義のためにここにいる。
ちょっと私は至高の神じゃぞ。おのれたかが一風情がつけ上がりおった。そうか、理解できたぞ。その汚らわしい力なれば。
何をする気だ。
アマルジャ族とコボルト族か。まさか。
Uh-oh.
こんなことが。
何をしている。引くぞ。
弱き神ども、うぬらを食ろうて私は何者にも負けぬ高みへと至るのじゃ。
プロトアルテマよ、見せてやれお前の力を。恐れるか、万神ガルーだよ。これこそ古代アラム帝国において究極幻想とまで謳われた対万神兵器アルテマウェポンなり。
究極幻想じゃと。
素晴らしい力だ。万神恐るるに足らず。
安心を吸収したことでアルテマウェポンは最終進化を迎える。
持たざる者は塵やくたのごとく消えゆくのみよ。カルテノーでお前たちを救った英雄光の戦士たちはもういない。この力を前にどう動く？ エオルゼアを滑る弱き為政者たちよ。教習が尽きぬな。
なんだったのだ今のは。何がどうなっている。あの黒鎧は何者だ。
奴の名はガイウス・バンバエサル。帝国軍第14軍団を率いる軍団長、つまりエオルゼア侵攻軍の長だ。
そうか、奴が猛将漆黒の王老か。おじい様の手記にもその名があった。
エオルゼアの支配を諦めたとは思っちゃいなかったが、まさかこんな切り札を。俺が記憶を失っている間、帝国軍とは膠着状態だったんじゃなかったのか。
そうだ、各地に拠点を築いてからは目立った動きは把握していない。
クソ、ガイウスめ、何を企んでいる。
ともあれ、万神ガルーダの脅威は去った。釈然としない幕切れではあったがな。ああなってはなおのこと、万神たちはしばらく鳴りを潜めるだろ
う。万神の次はやはり帝国ってわけか。
ああ、あの兵器はエオルゼアの新たな脅威となろう。叩かねばならん。とはいえ情報を集めんことには動きようがない。我々にも休息が必要だ。暁の決命本部へ向かおう。希望の灯火が消えてはいない。あそこからもう一度暁に明かりを灯そうじゃないか。
Well, how about that?
Yep.
Huh.
Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something's been troubling me, Garbo. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Free Wing Knight unlocked. Does that give us title? It does not yet. Well, shall we pray return to the Waking Sands?
Yay!
And then be done?
Alright.
Okay, in past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We've been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Vesper Bay we go! Did you like the Garuda fight?
That was so much fun.
Wait until you get to fight it on hard.
Do we have to?
That one's optional, but I strongly recommend taking the time. Oh, the lights are still off.
I had no idea, Gobo. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. Tell me, Gobo, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Perhaps it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino! Gobo! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Oh. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola's here too? Yes. Well, she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papayimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say, we rest. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, the cutscene's still going. I have so many regrets. Give me a voice to Y'shtola, please.
聞いて、感じて、考えて。光の意志を持つ者よ。光のクリスタルを、すべてのクリスタルを揃えし、優なる魂を持つ者よ。我が名はハイデル。あなたが住む星の声。ついに闇が動き出しました。闇の化身、赤き仮面の者は間もなく滅びに至る混沌を招くでしょう。あなたが手にした光のクリスタルは 闇を打ち払う武器となり、闇から身を守る盾となります。心して時を待つのです。闇はすぐそこまで迫っているのです。光の意志を持つ者よ、どうかあなたの力を。
Ishtola! Gabo, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid. That we five should beat each other thus defies simple explanation. It's as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir guides us all. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Well, I suppose next time we're going to Mordona.
Oh boy.
Yay. Do we want to meet out front of the Waking Sands so we can take a big group photo?
Alright.
Sure. Let me leave the solar.
Or should we do it in the lobby of the Waking Sands? Out front or in the lobby? Which do you think?
Yeah, let's do it in the lobby.
Oh, shall we sit around the table?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's see. And
you know what? I need to do something for this to work properly. How do I order my pet to go someplace? I need the pet hot bar. Where's the pet hot bar? Where did I hide that? Okay. You go stand. Oh, we're all. Go stand over there. I need to remember how to make myself G-pose from the perspective of the carbuncle. Do you want to all... Albric and Halabali, do you want to stand on this side? So we have you instead of just your backs.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps coming in and out.
Rude.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can.
Okay. How do I get... No depth of field. How do I make the carbuncle disappear? Oh, this works better. then
It shows that I'm still petting, but I am not petting.
That's fine. I'm gonna wait for a good cycle here. Perfect. There's our scions on the 7th dawn. Thank you. And so, well, let's get back to you. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll sit on this image while we go decide who we're going to raid. With our 5 viewers, that's so many more than I'm used to. Let's see. We've got Lucky doing tactics again. Kaladin's playing Pokemon Stadium 2. I am inclined to say hi to Kaladin. Because Pokemon Stadium 2 is fun. So let's go say hi to Kaladin. And remember, be gay, do crimes, etc., etc., etc. Yar!